Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle. My name's Virginia. I'm going to give you a Tarot Tuesday tarot reading, but I do have some other cards that are sitting next to me that I used yesterday, Kali and the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland. I did tap in to just see if there was any information from my highest guidance before we got started, and I have a couple of times received information that seemed like it was Arcturian, and I'm not that familiar with it. It's just what comes into my head as it's coming in. And what I heard was this, is that we are greatness, and we do not need the limitations that are around us that create separation and division, that we are limitless beings. And in the coming days and weeks, we will step into a higher, deeper, greater awareness of who we truly are. So yeah, that's very exciting. I thank you for that message. I am going to tap in now to the tarot, Deviant Moon first. What is the message that we have here for this collective? We're still in this full moon phase. Let's see. What do we most need to know right now? The cards feel like a ton of bricks. This is so interesting. The cards feel, I've never felt a deck of cards feel heavier. Okay, so I have to say this. So I have a whole grouping of cards that have come out here. And before I got started, a card stayed on the table as I was picking up the cards to bring them over here. And that was the Star. And there are a lot of cards here. It looks like there's 8 cards here, which also feels interesting. It's the infinity, right? So card number 17, the Star card. And yesterday we talked about what is it that your heart is really dreaming for and wishing for. And this is, I think, twofold message. One is to, like what the message that I heard before I opened up the cards is that we've created limitations, or we were born into beliefs that we had limitations and we do not, that we are part of star beings. We have galactic star dust in every one of us. It's, just a thing apparently that we forget, and that the water is holding memory. And so this is a very interesting, it's almost as if the information, this is what I'm hearing, is that the information from the stars is held within each one of us, within the water within us, and that we have forgotten that we are these infinite, magical, mystical beings that can do and have and experience anything that we want. And we chose this time, this experience now, because we very much wanted to know ourselves better. And through the forgetting and the remembering, we do that. We get to know ourselves better and better. Now, it's interesting because all of these cards were kind of coming out sideways. And I'm going to say that this Pentacles is giving us a foundation, because what the Pentacles represent in the tarot deck is about having all the things that we want. And when we have a 10, we have reached that. We have achieved the things we've wanted to achieve. We have done the things that we've wanted to done. We have had experiences that are very, they help us define who we are, our families, our money, is held under this, our education. It's the experience being on earth. So I don't know why, but this feels right to me, that we are this and we have been a part of everything that is. And I'm going to read these cards like I have. Yeah, so I'm hearing that they're right side up. So yeah, they came to me right side. But so I'm going to have 2 separate readings having to do with this, that we are star beings here having an earthly experience. And all of this is magical, meant to be, and we are reaching an ending of something, a culmination of everything our hearts desires. We have this card that came out yesterday, which looks like all our wishes, whatever it is that we desire is possible. This is where we are right now. This is also a card that came out yesterday, a 6, telling us that there is some information, some things, bad and good, that have been, and it's interesting because our candle just blew out. I'm going to go ahead and replace that. So if you've been here at the channel for any length of time, you know that I feel like everything happens for a reason. And I feel like this is telling us there's an opportunity right now to begin again. And it's interesting that we have the Ace of Wands, which literally is the fire element in this. And it's the beginning. It's the igniting. It's the lighting. It is the birth of something new. It is the creativity, the fire, the passion that burns within all of us, right? That desire to be a creative element within our life, in our world. So this is telling us, you know, that right now, it's very important right now for us to be aware of the power of who we really are, that we are not limited by what we're seeing on the news or in the world, that we have come here to create this life, whatever it is. There's no judgment about any of it. And this is about having everything, about understanding that right now we are going to review, which is what we saw yesterday, all of this stuff. Yesterday was about looking at what we've done and what are we bringing forward. This is about tapping into our heart space, living that dream, birthing anew, seeing the comedy within this, you know, duality of the situation that we're living in, because it's all here for a purpose and a reason. And I mean, you can't have better cards to come out when you're wanting something really amazing to happen. All of this right here is showing us that right now is the time for us to be able to really have the thing we want. We have another cup. This is about seeing our heart energy in a new way, about really loving this space that we're in and letting go of this greed and this feeling like we have to hold on to things, because that is that lack mentality. This keeps us caught up in, oh, I don't have enough, or somebody else is going to get it if I don't hold on to it. And I've never noticed this before, but we have this skeleton, right? It's time, with this watch around the neck. It's time to let go of all of this. And we have this fire right here on the side. And the fire, to me, which I had to relight the candle, we have the fire elements here, saying that it's time to transform or transmute that old feeling of lack into the stability, which is what this feels like right now. I feel like we've created these. It's so exciting to me to do this reading today. So I hope you are feeling it as well. I feel like these are pillars, like a doorway, allowing us to see what we really are, that we are these limitless, magnificent, beautiful beings that have information held within us, and that we have been living here on the planet not seeing this side of us. And that here on the outside these are small details in the scheme of things, but that we've made them bigger than they needed to be. This duality, we're going to see this hand pointing up. You're going to see the game for what it is. You're going to, you know, this person literally is like, okay, it's time to let go, because the 4 is around stability and having the things that you need. And the thing is that we're always looking outside of ourselves, like having more money or a bigger house or better education, or, you know, whatever it is for our stability. And this is saying that we've had it all along. And what's coming in from the stars is the awareness of our infinite beings, our infinite self. And it's coming about like these 2 aces that are the foundation. through new energy coming in to spark us to create a new energetic, so we can literally step into our heart space and feel that we can have and create whatever it is that we want. Like, your wish is my command. And igniting the heart in a way that creates a balance between what we're doing, receiving, and having here on the earth, and opening our heart to the ability to have everything. Like, we hold all this, and right now this moon energy is literally opening our heart to the awareness of all this, and what's out on the periphery is what's going to be slowly pushed out, which is this duality and this game that's been played behind the scenes by a few that haven't really helped anyone but them, and the feeling of lack and limitation that we've had. This is what's being pushed out. I don't feel like I need to draw any other cards. I hope you're enjoying this reading as much as I am. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. So if you're seeing something else within these cards, please let me know. Until tomorrow, I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye now.